Bonjour, everybody, and welcome to a new week. I want to just quickly go over some things to anticipate this week so you kind of know what to expect. The big thing is an exam coming up, and I'll get to that in just a minute. Today, your assignment is to write a paragraph in past tense, just simple sentences about what you have done. So, I have stayed at home. My family watched a movie, things like that. Nothing complicated, but just to get practice with writing in past tense. Remember that you have to have a helping verb, either avoir or être, plus the past participle. And if you're using être, the past participle has to match, agree with the subject. Tomorrow is just review. I've got some questions and you can kind of quiz yourself, see how you're doing, and see if there are areas you need to brush up on. And then Wednesday is going to be your test, and I want to make sure you kind of know what to expect for that. There's going to be two parts. The first one is an oral, and you're going to talk about a murder. So what you're going to do is choose to be either Madame Ribot or Monsieur Ribot, and you're going to talk about and ask about what happened during that day. If the time is blank, so I'm going to choose to be Madame Ribot, for example. If the time is blank, I'm going to ask what she did at that time. So I would say, Qu'est-ce que tu as fait à 9 heures? What did you do at 9 o'clock? If it's filled in, then you would say what they did. So I would say she had an appointment with the dentist, in French, obviously. And you'll just go through that whole day asking questions if it's blank or telling what they did. Again, emphasis here is on using the past tense. Okay, the second part of your test is going to be vocabulary. I've created in Quizlet a set called Test Vocabulary. So you'll go to Quizlet and you'll go to Unit 7, Test Vocabulary, and within that you'll do the test. So you'll click on the test and then go through the whole test. It'll give you a score, a percentage. And I will take that percentage and put it into PowerSchool. You can do this as many times as you want up through Friday, which is the deadline. So really, if you want to get 100%, you can probably do that. So that is your test. The next unit will start on Thursday, will be Unit 8. And that is cities and getting around cities. As we normally do, we'll start with a review of level 1, which is just places in a city like the post office and an intersection and a traffic light, all of that stuff. Some directions, it's on the right, you go straight, it's not far, it's around the corner. Some expressions just to find your way around. Some common verbs. Some transition words when you're saying first you do this and then after and next and all that stuff. And then we're going to be reviewing two verbs, which is pouvoir and vouloir, which are kind of conjugated, mostly the same. And then irregular IR verbs. Again, this is a review, so it'll be fairly quick. And then we'll go on to level 2, but that won't be until next week. So I'll kind of give you an overview next week of what to expect for the level 2. So all of this should be review. So again, just a reminder, the big thing this week is tests starting on Wednesday, and you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to do that, and then we'll be moving on to the new units. Keep in mind that I am giving Quizlet grades, so you need to do 5 Quizlets every week. I would recommend you do what I've got here, but as long as it's 5 within the unit, I'm happy. You can also make up, if you missed 1 week, you can make up 1 week. So you'll need to do your 5 for the week and then 5 extra, and then please let me know. So as I'm going through Quizlet, I know to look for extra and to put that into PowerSchool. If you have questions, especially as we're getting ready for a test, please holler. We can chat. We can have a virtual meeting, whatever you need, so you're feeling confident for the test this week.